Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon to all of you. And I am Vaishali Singh from Pajam Foundation, and I welcome all of the viewers here on this orientation session about Eco-hackathon. So we'll start in next 30 seconds. And once everyone is here, I would request one of the meeting people to just give a thumbs up if the YouTube has started and people are joining in. Now we will begin with the orientation session. As I said, I am Vishali Singh from Pajam Foundation, and I welcome all the teachers out here who are currently streaming through our YouTube. And today we are all going to talk about the registration process and the overall understanding about Eco-hackathon. Eco-hackathon is also called as Eco-creativity and Innovation Hackathon, which is a program that has been launched by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change along with Pajam Foundation. The main objective of this entire program is to bring about innovative ideas from students towards a sustainable, towards a greener future. So here, the interdisciplinary approach towards environment, how do we create, how do we understand the problems of environment, and how do we cater to them is the main objective of this entire hackathon. This eco-hackathon will have three different phases for students. First, they'll be watching videos and completing puzzles. Second, they'll be submitting creative ideas. And third, once ideas are finalized, they would also get a chance to present those ideas in the Innovation Conclave in New Delhi. Let us now deeply understand about steps and about Eco-hackathon as a program. Next slide. We'll start with the understanding of timeline. As I said that Eco-hackathon, this program has been already launched on June 5th. So the registration portal and the registration window of this entire program has already started. The registration, student registration desk and window is from 5th June till 6th September. 6th September 2024 is the last date of student registration. This is the current phase that we are in, and we request all the teachers, and that is the part where they can mobilize students and push them towards participation and sharing of their ideas. Once the student registration window closes, the month of September and October is dedicated towards idea evaluation and shortlisting of ideas. With Eco-hackathon, we are aiming to get 10 lakh participations and 1 lakh idea submissions. By the beginning month of October, we will be shortlisting around 35 ideas of each different themes. And these themes are the live themes, which we will get to know about in the later section of the presentation. All these overall 300 ideas will be selected across the themes, and amongst those 300 ideas, top 105 ideas will be announced by the mid of October. These 105 students, 105 students with these 105 ideas will receive a mentoring in the month of November. They will receive one-on-one mentoring in order to develop their ideas, in order to create their ideas, in order to take any other miscellaneous support required over the ideas that have been shared. And these finalist students then in the month of December will get a chance to showcase their ideas in front of Ministry, Department of Education and other dignitaries in National Showcase in Delhi. Next slide. Awards and recognition, what is in it for us? So with this program of Eco-hackathon, we are trying to target three different stakeholders for awards and recognitions. First is the top states and implementing agencies. Since this entire program is pan-India stretched, it is all over India. So the top three states that will receive or that will have maximum student participations and idea submissions, these three states and on their top leading agencies will get a chance to get their entire video documentary shoot, and that will be displayed in the exhibition of New Delhi. The top teachers, the top 100 teachers that will be selected from entire India, irrespective of districts and all, these top 100 teachers who have their maximum student participations or who have had maximum student registrations from their side, these teachers, 100 teachers will be rewarded. Top students. Now the 105 students whose names are put in the announcement list of mid of October, these 105 students will not only get a chance on one-on-one mentoring, plus they will also get a chance to show their ideas in the National Two-Day Exhibit of Delhi. They will be also getting the champion certificate, and they will also be getting tinkering kit from Ministry and Paijan. Next slide. Now, who can apply and how can they apply? As we all know, this program is centered towards student participation. So there are three different categories of students participating there. First category is 6 to 8. Second category is 9th to 12th standard, and third category is undergraduates and postgraduates. That means anyone from class 1st to 5th cannot participate. 6th standard onwards, still the students are in college. This is the first time Ministry has launched a program that encompasses schools, and not only schools but colleges across India. You can register any student from the class width of 6th to 12th and college. How can they apply? Is they can use their mobile phones, they can use their laptops, they can use the computer systems in school, they can be using iPads or any other device which has internet connectivity, they can use to register themselves. Now, I would request Rupesh to please share the registration link on the chat box, on YouTube chat box in comment section. Now, shortly we will be sharing a registration link in the comment section of YouTube. That is where once you click, the registration process will start. Rupesh, please let me know once you've put it across on YouTube. Thank you. Next slide. Now we'll understand step-by-step guide on how to register and participate in the Eco Creativity and Innovation Hackathon. Next slide. First of all, once you click on the link that has been given to you, this URL opens a desktop site. This site is CodeMitra site that opens up like this on a device. And this is the desktop view, the view that you'll get from your computer screens or laptops. And once that is done, you go to the right hand side, extreme right hand side, where you see an A that is written, right? That A means if you are comfortable with any other language apart from English to navigate the entire process, you can change the language to either Hindi, Punjabi, Bengali, Odia, or Tamil. Once you've changed the language, the entire process of or the entire navigation through the site will be done in the same language. Once that language is done, next slide, you'll go on the extreme bar below where you'll see a participate button, a green button, participate button that is coming over. This is the participate button. Once you click it, you'll see a pop-up screen opening. This pop-up box is basically entering your number login box, right? And since a lot of us are like the first time users, we will have to create our accounts. And creating our accounts is very similar to how we create our accounts on Facebook and Instagram. It is very similar to that. We'll see there is a sign up written on the pop-up box. We'll click on that blue sign up. Next slide. Once you click on that, this screen changes and this comes, right? Since you all are teachers, you will be clicking on I am a teacher. That is the second option. Once you click on that, next slide, and create an account information dialog box will open. Here you will write your name, your mobile number, school name, your gender, email ID, state, district pin code, and UDISE number, UDISC number of the school. Once you're done with that, you will set a pin for yourself. Set a pin means setting a password for yourself with which you can always reopen your portal with the mobile number and set a pin. So please remember to put across a pin which you all can remember and it's easy for you. Once the pin is set, click on register and you'll come back again to this pop-up screen. Now you can put the 10-digit number of your mobile number and the pin that you set up and click on login. Next slide. Since you all are teachers, once you click on the resume button, next slide, you will see a QR code being generated. This is exclusively for teacher registration. Once teacher registers, this is the end for your teacher registration. There won't be any exercises or any activities that teachers have to do further. This is the point where these QR codes will be shared for students. This QR code has a unique identity towards every teacher. For example, if I operate, I will have a unique QR code to myself, while if Sakshi operates, she'll have a unique QR code to herself. Why is this important, or why are we encouraging teacher registration? Is to ensure that at the total 100 teachers that will be rewarded during the end of the Eco-hackathon in the National Delhi Conference, these 100 teachers will be based on how many teachers have registered how many students. So to make sure that these many students have been registered from XYZ teacher, we would require this QR code to be used by students to ensure that we also have your registration on track, right? Once you get this QR code, you click on the share button and you send it across to all your students for further process. Now the teacher's role is done. Now comes the student registration part. Next. Once students scan that QR code, they will again click on sign up button. And once that sign up is done, they will click on I am a student. Like we did on I am a teacher. Now students will do I am a student, and this box will come for students as well. Now here students will put in their names, or you can assist them while doing this. Their names will be put here. Mobile number of any of their guardians will be put here. There will no use of OTP or anything. The parents number, one of the parents number would be put here. Now then school name, the grade the child is in, gender, state, district, pin code, and set a pin for themselves. Setting a pin will ensure that not only that can the child operate that system or account from any other device apart from their parents' device, it also ensures that there is no diversion in communication. Sometimes if child does not set a pin, they will have to use OTP to log in. And OTP sometimes students won't be able to get an access through during the school hours. So to ensure that none of such things happen, setting a pin for their number, and do not teachers use the number of yourself. You cannot repeat a number. So exclusively put one of the guardian's number for the student, and make sure to write the complete name of student so that when it goes for records, it is easy. Once that is done, click on register, and then this pop-up box come again for students as well. Now the student enters the number that they have registered along with the pin they have set and click on login. Next slide. Now this is again the desktop site that comes for students, where they click on the participate button and 3 tasks show up. This is the main part of the entire process of hackathon. First is that they will watch a video and take the quiz. Second is submitting their ideas, and third is downloading the acknowledgement letter. On the top, on the right side of top, there is a total progress that will help you evaluate how much percentage have you complete the entire process. Next slide. This is how it will look in the entire mobile. And once each slide is done, once each and everything is done, this will enable us to understand how much and how much steps are left. The first step is to, can you go back, Sakshi? The first step is to watch video and take the quiz. You will click on the green start task button. Next slide. And there are a set of 13 activities and videos that the student will be engaging into. This is how the videos will look like. Next slide. This is how the games activities will be looking like. If you want to change the language in the game, there is a dialog box here. You can click on that and change the language from English to any other language, Hindi or Punjabi or any other Oriya, Tamil, whatever the child is comfortable with. For speaker is to adjust the listening and the volume. Once you see this, you can click on get started, and this is how the first activity looks like. Where to complete the task, the blocks from the left hand side will have to be dragged in center, and then they can run the code. This activity is simply taking Prakruti on a walk from the park from one end to other. Prakruti is the mascot of Eco-hackathon. To stop the code, we can click on the red pause button. And if there is some step where the child needs some assistance or they're unable to understand, they can of course always click on the hint button, which is besides the red button on the screen below the picture. There are total 3 hints that will be given in the entirety of the activity. Once all of this is done, next slide. Task 1 will be completed, and how will you get to know it? That there will be a green tick mark on the side of task 1 written, and the task 2 will open up automatically for you. For task 2, you will click again on start task. Next slide. And there will be a set of 3 videos that will tell you how much and in what way can we submit our ideas. Next. Now let us talk about the themes of innovative ideas. While we are talking about how much or like on what grounds can we create our plans on our submit ideas, environment consists of multiple things, right? Amongst these, can you go back? Thank you so much. So amongst all these, the life theme highlights 7 main topics like save energy, save water, say no to single-use plastic, adopt sustainable food system, reduce waste, reduce e-waste, adopt healthy lifestyle. And these are the topics around which the students have to build their ideas. Next slide. Now students, there will be 2 steps of uploading ideas. First step is simply uploading their ideas using any media. Second step is telling a little bit more about what sort of assistance and what theme does the idea come under. Now we'll talk about task 2's first step. So ideas can be uploaded in 4 different forms. You can choose either of these 4. You do not have to put all the 4, just either of these 4. First is record video, then record audio, uploading file, entering text. So first, we'll talk about record video. Next slide. We'll click on record video button. Next slide. There's a small pop-up that will come near your URL section, where you'll click on the first option, always allow CodeMitra to access your cameras and microphones, and then click on done. Once that is done, your camera and microphone will automatically start working, and the video will start recording itself on the site. Once that entirety of video is done and once the content has been spoken, you can click on stop recording. Next slide. And then you will have couple of buttons to click on. First, play preview will help you recheck whatever you has been recorded. If you do not like it, you can click on retake video. If you want to not use video but any other media to upload your ideas or share the ideas, choose a different method. And if the video is what you actually wanted it to be and is confirmed from your side, click on confirmed video. Once you click on these button, confirm video, you will get a thank you and acknowledgement of that idea is submitted. Next option is record audio, which is very similar to recording video. These both options are live on the stream itself. It will have a pop-up box. You allow CodeMitra to access to your audio and microphones. This mic will automatically come up. This is like a very simple Google mic. It will start operating, and the minute it starts, you can start using the audio words. Once the complete idea is shared by the student, click on stop recording, and then you will get multiple buttons. You can play the audio to check how was the quality of audio. Was it what you desired? If not, then you can click on record again. If yes, it is fine, you can click on submit and continue. And if you want to choose another method saying that audio might not be the one method you're looking for to share your idea, you can choose a different method. Next slide. Third idea is uploading file. Uploading file using different medias. Upload file is whatever is already existing in your mobile phones or in your devices. You can upload them directly without having any live streaming or live recording, right? Once you click on this, click next slide. You will have 2 options, right? 2 things to fill. First is choose your upload format. Either you can choose if you have a video, if you have an audio, if you have an image of papers, sheets you can want to upload, or if you have a PDF of PPT or document. Whatever style you want to upload, first you have to choose the format of the uploading content. Next, once it is done, click on choose file. Back. Can you go back? You go on choose file and click and that will take you directly to the phone memory or to the device's memory where the content is there. Click on that content, it will automatically get uploaded. and then click on submit. Next slide. The last way is enter text. If you this is actually a simple type of texting way where students will type their ideas and submit. Once you click on this, next slide, you will have this small box that will come where the students can put across or type their idea like an essay. And once that is done, you can click on submit. These are some sample ways of how ideas can be put across. Either they can be put across as a small gist about what is the problem statement and a local diagram where the student is trying to understand or trying to show that this is what they want to create, and which theme that does it relate to, and what are the materials that is likely needed. Next slide. Or if they have a direct model, or if they want to create an awareness about certain model that has been created, they can simply put a picture and tell us which issue is it related to. Sometimes projects might not, can you take a back step, thank you. Sometimes there can be cases where the projects do not have a model, and they can be merely based on theoretical applications, or can be an innovation that has exceeded the current ideas, or that can be a follow up of current practices that have been doing. You can put it across in a form of document, simple page essay kind of a thing, or a presentation, however the child likes it to be. We do not expect an entire 3D model created out. Secondly, it's the language. If the child is comfortable in Hindi, if the child is comfortable in their own mother language or English, either of the languages, in the entire process, they can upload their ideas in their own comfortable language. There is no language barrier. Next. This now is the first step has finished, where the idea has been submitted. Now the second step, which talks about some questions, that two questions that will be asked post the task of submitting ideas. First you'll have to select the option of which theme has been chosen by the gate. Once that is done, the second would be what sort of support that the child might be needing. This helps us evaluate if the idea comes in the 105 students. This will help us to move the mentoring in much more ease and much more clarity as to whether the child needs support in materials or in the mentorship or in creating entire project in depth. Next slide. Once that is done, we click on the submit button. Now there is a 2-second small feedback for the children that they have to fill. They'll be rating their experience, 5 being the most, 1 being the least in the entire process. Would they recommend Eco-hackathon to other people, yes or no? And if this Eco-hackathon again happens, then next year, will they be willing to pre-participate or not? Once they have clicked the options, they can submit the feedback by clicking on submit feedback. And this is how the task 2 will be done. Now we see that task 1 had 81% of total progress. Task 2 completes 100%. Task 3 is simply downloading the acknowledgement letter. Task 3 is downloading the acknowledgement letter, where we click on the download button, and the entire name of the child, and it is actually kind of a paper which helps, or which makes sure that the idea of the child has been submitted and has been considered. This is very important and very essential to make sure to download the acknowledgement letter. Once that is done, the entire process of Eco-hackathon registration is completed. You can take turns while doing it. You can do it on the same 1-day stretch, or you can take days. But remembering that 6th of June or 6th of September is the last registration date, I would request all the teachers to buckle up a little more and put in across couple of days of this month of August into more idea submissions and more registration towards Eco-hackathon. With this, we end our presentation. If you all have, or if anyone has some doubts, please put it on the comment box. Rupesh, I request you to please check the comment box and follow up with some questions. You can either come off mute, or you can put your questions on the chat box so that I can answer them while they are here.
So, Vaishali, we have received one question. Do we need to register right now, or we can do it later?
What is the question, Sakshi?
Do we need to register right now, or we can do it later?
It will be really nice if you can start the registration process right now. However, if you want to do it a little later, you can. You're feel free to do it. We will be here. We will be assisting you. Rupesh, can you also send across the presentation deck along with the feedback form on the comment section? And I request all the teachers who are watching this, please click on the feedback form and please fill the feedback form. This will help us understand how much clarity you have and how much more clarity do we need to bring from our side on the same. Once you've done, Rupesh, please let me know if you say shared across the resource. The resource will be shared in the comment section. Teachers, please make sure to download that step-by-step guide for Eco-hackathon registration and also the feedback form. They're already on the comment sections. Please make sure to put it across. And if there are some more doubts, Sakshi, please let us know. The last date of registration is 6th. First, teachers will register themselves, make their QR codes, and then share the QR codes with the students. And so that students can create their account on this and start with these three activities. Yes, Akshi.
So we have, yes, specially. So we have another question that from Kuldeep Kalra, we need this video later on as well. So they have required the video, the presentation.
So we will be, of course, sharing it across with the POCs, but continuously, I would request Rupesh, can you just pop it up across the guides? Can you send step-by-step guide har thodi der mein along with the feedback form? After 3 4 comments, just keep on sharing those things. Ma'am, you will be surely getting it. If you won't be able to avail it, you can also reach out to the point of contacts from CBSC. They will have the resource materials. And meanwhile, this is also done. I would request all the people to also look on the screen. We have our support number, help at the rate thepyjam.org, and 7499246938 number. You can reach out to us 24/7. We are actively, engaged in the registration process, and we are assisting as much as possible. You can completely reach out to us for any query. If you have any query regarding the themes or how do we do ideas or what is the process, or if you need any clarity, I am still here. Please take your time and put across your questions on the comment box. Yes, Akshi.
Especially, we have one question from Sanjay. Do tasks 2 and 3 also need to be completed before 6th of September?
Yes. So these three processes, all these three tasks will combine to form one registration. If the child has done first task, they only have done participation. But if the child has submitted ideas, is how much important the second and third task has been completed. Main issue or main time I would really suggest the teachers is to take couple of days, 2 3 days with students one on one or in group and nudge them to create an idea first from their side, right? Once the students have created ideas, the next part is really easy. You can take one study time, or you can request the computer lab teachers to take one day and make sure that the students are registering themselves, or you can push it across with the parents as well, considering that this is one of the really great opportunity that has come across in this entire year. This is an overall holistic opportunity for students across grades, which is a very grand exposure for them. I think so this much is something that we can make ourselves do, right? So all these three activities would be suggested to take across.
Especially, someone Arif Khan has asked ideas, how we can submit ideas on which topic.
So can you, Sakshi, can you also put across the theme wala slide? So I think so. Now, please take a moment to click a screenshot. These are the themes that you need to create ideas around. Save energy पे, save water पे, say no to single use plastic, adopt sustainable food system, reduce waste, reduce e-waste, adopt healthy lifestyle. These are the topics जिन पे ideas बनने चाहिए. All the teachers, please take a screenshot if you are at it. These are the live themes, and these are the themes around which we will be creating, or the students are have to create ideas. Any other doubts, Sakshi?
No, as of now, no.
Okay. I hope. Okay, one of the doubt is, ma'am, I filled the Google form. Can you send all the details in PDF form? If you all have, if you want to get the PDF form, either you can all of course get it from the point of contact. However, if you really want it one on one, please we would like for you to share our number or save our number. Rupesh, can you put across your number on the chat box, and also Sakshi's number or my number? I'm just giving my number here. They can reach out to us and we will support you from this side. Which classes can participate, Ramesh sir? छठी कक्षा से ऊपर के सारे बच्चे पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं. 6 से 8, 9 से 12 और यूजी और पीजी के. फर्स्ट से लेके फिफ्थ के लिए नहीं है ये कंपटीशन, 6th ऑनवर्ड्स के लिए है. Rupesh, can you share my number on the YouTube so comments? So you can also reach out to us for details. Thank you
वेट
so much,
कर रहा
Rupesh.
हूँ वेट कर रहा हूँ.
Any other doubts if you see Sakshi from comments? I'll again say registration is from 5th of June till 6th September. You have to create your account. First, teachers create their account, share your QR code with the students. Students from 6th grade and above are free to up. There is no registration fees. They can enroll directly. Help them build across these ideas across these 7 themes. एंड कुछ भी अगर आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन के पूरी उसमें डाउट आती है, प्लीज फील फ्री टू रीच आउट टू अस. I think so with this we can conclude the meeting. Thank you teachers, thank you everyone for taking out time. I hope I get registrations. Delhi has always been active in every extracurricular and academics. I hope we get a lot and lot of registrations from your side. Thank you so much, and please feel free to reach out to us anytime you want.